Clark here from, God, I've even forgot what my name is because this box is so great. Iron Lung Reviews, of course. Um, you guys are going to be blown away by this. There's not a box on the market that looks better than this thing. A friend of mine about 2 hours ago so eloquently put it. This is like fine furniture. And when you see it, you're going to understand why. But before I show it to you, if you've seen one of my other videos, it was on a tube mod, 18650 mod called a Druid Mod. I actually have it right here. You can see the intricate work that was put on it. You can see all those little designs right there, all the little runes. Very nice design. And the same guy that did that did this. Look how gorgeous this box is. It's unbelievable. He's got my nickname down the side of it. Look at this thing. And it's #1, guys. I got the first one. It's the first time I've ever got the first one of anything. So I'm really excited. Look at the back of it. Now this is all hand work. You know, the engravings are done on a CNC. But the staining, the sanding, the clear lacquer, everything is hand done by one guy. One guy. Nobody else does this but him. The button is handmade. The inside is handmade. Got magnets on it. The battery sled, handmade. The brass contacts, handmade. The switch contacts, handmade. Everything. Except for the 510 connector, of course. And the batteries. This battery sled, it does come out. I'm not going to take it out. It's not hard to get out, but it doesn't fall out, which is a good thing. So you can get it out by taking a screwdriver and kind of lightly pulling up here and then going up here, and you kind of wiggle it out. It will come out, but it's kind of press fit here on the corners. The only thing that you're going to have attached to this once it comes out is this negative wire that runs from here and goes up a little channel that's cut in the bottom of this thing to make contact with the 510 here. The coolest thing about this whole mod is that aside from the parts that are CNC made here, if you can see in there, you notice what the battery contacts are made out of. Screws. They're like decking screws or sheet metal screws, but they're solid brass. Like I said, these things are hand cut, hand bent, and then put in there, and they're held in with screws and nuts. I mean, such a simple design, but very, very clean on the inside. The buttons actually got wood inlaid in it. It's phenomenal. And if you notice what I've got on here, the Odin, it's kind of fitting for a mod like this. Goes right together, no problem. Doesn't come off. Now, the guy's contact info is druidmods@gmail.com. That's M-O-D-S, not M-O-D-Z. He does have M-O-D-Z printed on the box, but the email is M-O-D-S. The guy's name is Mike Symonds. He can customize boxes for you. I saw a box that he sent a picture of me. I don't want to say it. It might have been, I might be saying it wrong, but I think it was called the Geek box. But it had like the show Firefly that used to come on, and had a picture of that on there. It was fantastic. He's shown me some pictures of some themed boxes he's thinking about doing. So if you get in touch with him, you come up with an idea, he'll put a drawing up, send you a picture of it, what it's going to look like. And from the pictures I got on my email, everything, including that. It's identical to what you're going to get. It's not kind of what you're going to get. If he shows it to you, that's what's going to be on the box. They do go for $150. And what happens is he does small runs. It is first come, first serve. And if you're interested, you put a deposit of $65 down, and when he's done, you give him the rest of the money, and he ships it to you. He is the most easygoing, easy person to deal with I've ever dealt with in my life on any mod I've ever bought. You don't have to do anything. You send him the money, he sends you the tracking number, and he'll tell you when it's out for delivery. You don't have to do nothing. Let's give this thing a vape. I'll show you what this thing can do. Now, I did just rewrap this Odin with some 24 gauge royal wire. Its resistance is about 0.12. Did a 4-5 wrap. Look at this thing. It's just unbelievable. Never gets hot. I mean, look at the ramp up time on this thing. You can watch the contacts closing there. Watch this. It's fantastic. Like I said, I don't know when he's going to be doing the next run. I know he just completed this series. You know, he may do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these things at a time. So if you're interested in it, I would advise giving him a shout pretty quick, because from what I've seen, the interest in the little community I live in, I think 6 of them have already come to my small town. So these things are probably going to be hard to come by. You know, he's pretty fast, and when I say fast, from the beginning of him telling me he was thinking about doing this to me holding it now was less than a month and a half. And that's from, you know, conception to delivery. It's so he works pretty fast, but you know, this isn't his only job, so I really don't know how many of these he can crank out at one time. That's up to him, but he will get it done as fast as he possibly can. He did manage to put my nickname in there, Captain Cheese Whiz. That is me. And just the finish on this thing is unbelievable. I mean, you know, he lacquered it, he hand sanded it, he stained it, and this is red oak, people. This is not some fancy ass wood from the Philippines that's going to warp after it gets to a different climate. This is good old American red oak. It's hard as shit. And this battery cover, which is usually the part that warps, is super thick, and it's just so well made. That is a single piece. That is not added in right there. That is one piece. So I really don't know what else I can say about this. Handmade, handmade, handmade. Just beauty. Beauty on a box. Look at that, guys. You got to get one. You will be the only person with one of these when you show up to the vape shop. So here's what you do. You buy one. Don't tell anybody what you've done. And then you show it to them, and then they'll want one. So you'll be the first one with one. So Mike Symonds, druidmods@gmail.com. His company name is M+C Designs. Him being the M portion of that. And let's give it one more vape here. And then I'm going to go sit on the couch and vape this for the rest of the evening. Oh God, it's so good. Beautiful, guys. Get you one. Remember, vaping is a lifestyle, and life is definitely good with one of these. See you next time.